today my day off. So I get to, knock out some videos for the people. Uh, yeah. So I just uploaded a video for Capricorn. It's called Watch Out for the Snakes in the Grass. Make sure y'all check that out. Uh, Hear the sirens. Like, that shit don't never cut off, baby. Never cut off, yo. It don't never cut off. Watch out for the snakes in the grass. You know what I mean? Yeah. Watch out. Make sure you cut your grass. Make sure you cut your grass so you can see the snakes in the grass. You see the snakes in the grass? Look at the snakes in the grass. 27, make sure you put that to an end. 27 is like the end. You know what I mean? Watch out for the snakes in the grass. Somebody could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody could be a Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody could be born on the 7th or the 2nd or the 27th or the 9th. Cut them out, baby. So what's going on, Capricorn? Before I get out of here, yeah, definitely about to, I just be on like my real like self-improvement. Like when I'm done here, I'm gonna hit the gym up. You know what I mean? Hit the gym up. Then I might do a little performing, yeah. So like I'm really on like self-improvement right now. I'm really like focused on myself. Capricorn, y'all could be focused on yourself. Peace and love. Me personally, right now, it's going well. Thanks, Natalie, Nicole. My day is going well. So lately I've been getting a lot of readings about just like people being reckless in their sex life. I've been getting mad readings about people being reckless in their sex life. And that honestly, that shit turned me off. It turns me off a lot. You know what I mean? You say, oh, I miss you. Okay, good day to you. Oh, peace and love. Thanks for watching. Miss you too. Right? So, I really ain't, me personally, I really ain't interested in dating right now. I could meet people. You know what I mean? We could go out and have some fun. Hopefully you got a job and you got some money, like, because I could go have fun by myself. So, like if I was going to the movies, like, we go to the movies, but you're going to pay for the snacks, because I could go to the movies by myself and the people. It's just that type of energy that I'm in right now, Yeah, we could go out and go have some dinner, but I pay for the dinner, but you pay for the tip, though. You know what I mean? That's just my energy. And literally, I'm not interested in having sex with nobody right now. Like if I meet somebody, let's go out and I'm like a chick now. Let's get to know each other. Let's get to know who you actually are. I don't want to just rush and have sex with you. And even before we have sex, let's take a trip and go get tested. Yeah, that could be our date. Let's go get tested and wait for the results to come back and let's see what's in get your whole shit checked, get your HIV, get your STDs, get all that checked. And I got my paperwork ready. But I could do it with you. You know what I mean? And let's look at them charts, get an updated, see what's going on in our body before we just, be all exchanging body fluids. That's just how I'm on it. People be like, oh, you boring or this or that. Well, fuck it. We don't got to do nothing. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Then I don't, you got a problem with going to get tested, like a lot of women ain't gonna know how to deal with me. You said Strawberry Ice said how to confront a cheating husband with evidence. He doesn't have the evidence. Let me give you some advice. Anybody that cheated on you, get the fuck out of there. Y'all don't hear me talking about HIV, AIDS. It take one time. See, to cheat on somebody is the ultimate disrespect. Why? Because you don't give a fuck about that person's health. You don't give a fuck about that person's health. So the advice that I'm giving you, somebody that cheated on you, is fucking over. It ain't no second chances after you cheated on somebody. It's fucking over. How about that? You hear that horn? It's over. After you was with me, what about forgiveness? Fuck forgiveness. Fuck forgiveness. You go out and be forgiven. That's why motherfuckers is in the hospital now and finding out that they got HIV or they got AIDS, or they got chlamydia, or they got herpes, because they so forgiving. So forgiving. Go ahead with your forgiving ass. You know, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm a Capricorn. Y'all need some hard motherfucking truths. Ain't no fucking forgiveness for cheating, male or female. You cheated on me, we broke up. I don't want your ass no more. I don't want no used ass vagina that somebody else used. I don't want that shit. You want used penis? That's my advice. Cut that motherfucker the fuck off. They know, I don't give a fuck how good they look. I don't give a fuck how much money they got. You said some women don't have anywhere to go. Then that's you. No disrespect. You said some women don't have anywhere to go. Then you shouldn't have been focused on the man. You should have been focusing on yourself. You said some women don't have anywhere to go. So you depending on a man to live. That's why he's cheating on you. You shouldn't be depending on somebody else when you're grown to live. You should have a job. You shouldn't be depending on somebody. Fuck all that. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Ain't no stay-at-home mom. Ain't no such thing as a stay-at-home mom. It's 2025. I don't mean to be disrespectful. You grown. You're a grown-ass human being. If you ain't crippled, if you don't got no mental problems, you should be working. That way you got your own shit. Can't nobody say this is my shit or you got to listen to me. We ain't kids. That's what our parents did to us. We're not kids. So a lot of people still, you deal with somebody cheating on you because you're depending on them financially. You like a kid. That's why they cheating on you. That's probably why they cheating on you. They probably cheating on you with somebody that got a job. That's probably why they cheating. Strawberry, ice. No, and I'm not disrespecting you, but I'm not with that soft shit. I ain't with that, oh, but I ain't never loved nobody more than I love myself. I never loved nobody that much more than all I gotta hear that you cheated. I'm never fucking you again. I'm never sleeping with you again. I'm never trusting you again. Somebody that don't got no control over their sexual parts, you just let anybody fuck you, but somebody made a mistake and tripped and fuck you. Somebody tripped and slipped in your vagina. You know how hard it is to slip in the vagina? You said a dutiful wife takes care of the home. Okay, a dutiful wife takes care of the home. She definitely does. That shit sound like some bullshit though. I don't want to be disrespectful. That shit a dutiful wife takes care of the home. Okay, a dutiful wife takes care of the home, right? Sis, what she say? Natalie Nicole said, sis, you still got to get your coins though. You take care of the home, okay. So what happened when he died? Or what happened when he lose his job? Who taking care of the home? You know, shout out to Natalie Nicole. And don't think I'm being mean with y'all, but yo, man, come on now. Have some pride. What the fuck? Would you be with a man that don't got a job? Would you be with a man that got to depend on you? Wait a minute, because there's a lot of women that do be with men that got to depend on them. Like mom. When you living in the house and he living in the house, but you paying all the bills, fuck out of it. You might as well be by yourself. That's what I'm saying. Like, even me, right? When it come to dating, I'm not beat for, look, I go on Facebook, right? I go on Facebook. All I see is women popping their ass with thongs on. I'm like, it's like, the shit that women wear outside is some shit you supposed to wear in the bedroom with your man. They wear that shit outside for outer clothes. With kids, it's like mad hoes out here. It's mad thoughts and hoes out here. Dudes too, but it's dudes that like hoes and thoughts. I be turned on by Muslim women nowadays. You know the women that be, and I ain't saying that they ain't hoes, but I'm just saying, I be turned down by the women that got all their clothes on. It's like so refreshing to see a woman with clothes on. That shit turned me on. I'm like, I want me a woman like this. Everybody walking around in lingerie, like this shit is cute. You know? I ain't beginning to the reading. I ain't even pull no cards yet. But, you know, look, man, fuck that. I was born in this world by myself. I'm going to die by myself no matter who I'm with. If you're not adding on to my life, if you can't be faithful, if you're not going to be a helpmate, if you're not going to be a partner, what the fuck do I need you for? Fuck that. I know it sounds crazy, but my hand work. My hand motherfucking work. And my hand ain't going to give me no STD. You know what I mean? I could laugh at this motherfucker up and think about whoever I want to think about and bat it out. Then I'm up and I'm back, baby, back and moving. God gave me a hand. Love this hand right here. Love this fucking hand. It's a wonderful hand. I switch it up to the left. I know I'm being an asshole right now. They got toys too, y'all. He said I was married 13 years. He never knew what I had. Ain't no way that man would leave me, and I couldn't cash out to move immediately leave. He said, Natalie Nicole said, and I'm Muslim, and so is he. You know? I don't do religion, by the way. I don't do religion. I don't do religion, you know? I don't do religion, but there's certain aspects of the Muslim religion I do like. Certain aspects of the Muslim religion I do like. I like how the women cover themselves up. I like how I like that in the Muslim religion, no dude is supposed to come talk to a dude's wife. He's supposed to come deal with the man. I was explaining that to my daughter's mother. That's a no-no. You know? Yeah, nah, it's all love. You Muslim, like whatever you are. I'm not saying I respect everybody's religion, but me personally, I just feel like all religion is a trap. God, all this shit is man-made. I'm sorry. Being a Muslim is man-made. Being a Christian is man-made. All of this shit is man-made. I'm sorry, and I don't want to hurt nobody's feeling. You can't show me no religion that God was a part of. You can't show me no religion that Christ was a part of. You can't show me no religion that God made. God didn't make none of this shit. Man made this shit. Man made these religions. So they be like, what are you, MultiMahdi? I'm none of this shit. I work for God because God don't got no religion. Y'all show me a religion that God made. Natalie Nicole said, women don't talk to men, look at them, smile, talk soft, shake their hand, none of that, see? But I said, I do respect some of these religions, though. I do respect some of the aspects of some of these religions, and some of them I don't. Because in some Muslim countries, women don't got no rights. Then that's a fucking slave. Right? I believe a man and a woman is equal. We all got life. That's what we got. A woman and a man is fucking equal. Nobody is better than nobody. But a man is logical, a woman is emotional. So a man is supposedly, but nowadays, look at the mistakes these men is making. A man is supposed to be logical. A righteous man, a godly man is a leader that will lead his family. You could trust a man that's going to lead you. Right? Right? So, you know, and biologically, we are made different. We are made different. That's why, I mean, honestly, I don't think a woman should be a president. I don't think a woman should be a president. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Look at the dating field. If you look in the dating field, women love men that don't want them. That's all part of a pimp game right there. Women love men that don't want them. When you show a woman too much attention, she get turned off. I could show you a video, right? I was watching this earlier with Barbara Walters. I think her name Barbara Walters. And it's this actor guy. I don't know if y'all seen this video. It's an actor guy that's an actor. He played in like these old white movies and shit, right? And he was talking about slapping a woman with Barbara Walters. And while he was talking about slapping a woman, he think in some incidents it's okay to slap a woman, which I don't think it's okay to never put your hands on a woman. I think it's okay to get the fuck away from her. If you're around any woman that you got to put your hands on, you need to leave that motherfucker behind. The best thing you can ever do is pack your motherfucking bag and leave and don't never look back. Anybody you got to put your hands on, leave that motherfucker. Because that's a karmic, right? So he was talking about incidences that require for you to put your hands on a woman. And I swear Barbara Walters looked like she got moist. She was acting like she was upset, but I think his name's Sean Connery or some shit. She looked like she was turned on. So I don't believe that women should be the president because they like shit that they love. If a man show a woman, give a woman all his heart, she gonna break his heart. But then the woman want the man that barely show his feelings. That she got to guess. It's mental. I swear it's mental. So I don't want to sound like a sexist, but no, I don't think a woman should be. I don't think a woman should be a pastor. I don't think a woman should be a pastor. I don't think a woman should be over men, period. No. How many women as bosses, right? And they over a corporation and they bosses, right? And then you go home. I had a pastor that I grew up with. Her name is Emma Salter. I had a pastor, right? And she was a female pastor. And everybody loved this pastor, right? But her husband was an alcoholic. Her husband wasn't shit. They don't never make the right choices when it come to men. Because women be loving what don't want them. How many times you be hearing these women, especially these toxic women? Oh my God. These toxic women. Talking about I couldn't deal with him because he was too nice to me. But then they get online and say all men is abusive, all men is cheaters, all men ain't shit. But you dumped a man and you couldn't deal with a man because he was too much of a gentleman to you. He was too nice to you. So what are you saying? What actually are you saying? You know, it's multiple women that I've dated, right? That I would have been faithful to, right? But they chose some toxic ass nigga over me that cheated on them. Then they want to talk to me on the phone about the nigga cheating on them. I'm like, bitch, I got right off the phone. Like, hold on, we're not talking about a nigga cheating on you. I'm not your best friend. We're not doing that shit. Because you with that nigga. You was with a nigga like me that wanted to cheat on you. Now you with a nigga that's cheating on you and you want to talk about it. I don't want to hear that shit. You like that shit. It seemed like she only settled down with niggas that cheated on her. But that's because she was, but that's a narcissist though. Because she was always ready to cheat with me until I cut that shit off. See, narcissists do that shit. They want a nigga that cheat on them because then they could cheat. They don't want nobody that's faithful. Because then they, you know, what they look like them being, you know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense then, right? I ain't put no cards out yet. So that's just how I feel. Yeah. Leo energy. Yeah. I'm just exposing. I'm just, you know, shining like the sun. Why cut your motherfucking grass? 2 and 19 equal 21. That's the ending. Somebody could be a Leo. You know? When I was toxic, when I used to drink Hennessy and I didn't give a fuck about life because I was so mad over my son and then my daughter disappeared. I was so mad over that, I didn't really give a fuck. I was on my tour. I'd fight motherfuckers in the middle of the street, argue with the police. I didn't give a fuck, and women loved me when I was like that. Oh, I was vicious when I was drunk. I didn't give a fuck. I was a Hennessy weed smoking motherfucker. Blacked out, didn't know what the fuck I did. Tear that ass up in the bedroom, choke you and all type of shit. Hey, Cyrus? You was wilding last night. They love that shit. Not saying I won't tear that ass up now, but you know what I mean, though. Hey, Cyrus? Yo, it's crazy. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I was talking to my baby moms like, you know, maybe we should get back together. We got my daughter. And then she just proved to me that it was a reason why we're not together. I can't be all you. When people looking at me and they talk about, you too spiritual. You know? You too spirit. I was, you know how many people, I was sitting on the train, right? Got on the train and this woman was sitting by with her dog. And you know, dogs like light workers and kids like me. When you're a light worker, you're a chosen one, you know, because kids like you and dogs like you. Kids don't like karmic motherfuckers and animals don't like karmic motherfuckers. But you could be the type of person that birds just come up, dogs come up, babies come up, kids want to come play with you. Yeah, because kids know good people. Dogs know good people, right? So the dog ran up like on my lap, right? She was kind of cute, right? So I like, because dogs have souls. Dogs have souls. Sometimes them be your family members. Sometimes they be your family members. Sometimes dogs be people that reincarnated as a dog. They have souls, they have stories, they have all of that shit. So I always pull cards on dogs. I just be testing shit out. I'm not like a scientist. I like to test my theories out. One time, I did that on a dog, and I got the 3 of Swords. I said, is something wrong with your dog's heart? Yeah, he had heart surgery. And I said, One of them, it was about like it was missing his family. I said, did something happen with this dog's family? Yeah, he was an adopted dog. He got it taken away from his family. So dogs got souls and emotions, right? Um, Sometimes I even think about like when people eat food, like I'm a vegan, right? So when people eat meat, animals got souls, but they was murdered, right? And then people eat them. And then people be vicious and violent than a motherfucker. I be wondering if they taking off the energy of that dead flesh they just ate. Because that animal had a soul. That pig had a soul. That horse had a soul. That chicken had a soul. That bird had a soul. Birds are messengers. Motherfuckers eat chicken every day. You see what's going on? That's a side note, though. So here's the shit I think about, though. So I asked her, I said, I'm a spiritual medium. I'm a psychic medium. You mind if I pull a card on the dog? She said, oh no, because I don't know what that is. I put my headphones on and started doing my readings while I was on my train, and the girl I be leaving chicks in the dust. Because the minute I meet a woman, right, and I say, like, I'm more spiritually, I do this, and they be like, or they act like they don't know what the spirit, they not tapped into their spirituality. I don't fucking want you. You're a demon. You're a demon to me. I put my headphones on and the whole ride. Even on my Facebook dating app, it be women, they follow me. They hit me up like, oh, you handsome, whatever. Okay. You text me, okay, and I text back, right? So you text me, how you doing today? Oh, I'm having a great day today. How's your day going? Right? Fucking 4 hours pass by. Next day pass by. They don't respond. Then they want to respond, right? So then I text them. I say, so first of all, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm talking about, women being president. If you thought I was attractive, right? Because most of the time you'll look up somebody, right? Then what women gonna do? They gonna go on your social media. They gonna look through your page. They gonna look and see who you are, right? Right? So if you look me up or who I am, do you already know how I get down? Or maybe you didn't. But if you text me on a dating app and say how I'm doing, like you want to have a conversation, and I take time out to talk to you, and you don't respond back to like 4 hours and 8 hours, you're a fucking time wasting. I'm gonna block you the first day. I give everybody 1 day, and I let them know if I don't hear back from you by the morning, I'm blocking you. Some women are already gonna feel like you got an attitude. I'm blocking. He got an attitude. You doing me a fucking favor. I ain't even mad. Or women be like, why you gonna block me? Then I'm like, so this one chick hit me up. Why you gonna block me? I said hello. Fuck out of here. I'm blocking you anyway because I had to tell you a karmic, and you like people that's toxic. I had to tell you to do that for you to comment. You didn't do that naturally. And now I gave you that you're never gonna be able to talk to me again. Now you're gonna rush and talk to me again. That's what women do in the dating field. They don't want you when you want them. The minute you don't want their ass no more, they come running. Fuck that shit. That's why I'm single now. I'm not beefing none of that shit. I'm not beefing no vagina. I don't give a fuck about vagina right now. I don't give a fuck about vagina. You can't, and the more you naked outside, the more I don't want you. The more you naked, you sending me pictures outside, and you got your breasts, you got your asshole out. I don't want you. I don't fucking want you. I don't want you like a prostitute to me. I don't want you. I don't want you. That's it. I'm not these niggas out here. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. Oh, me and my friends about to go to the club tonight. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want no woman that go to the club. I'm 41. Fuck the club. I did the club in my 20s. I don't want no woman that go to the club. I don't want it. We go to a comedy show. We do something else. What the fuck you going to the club for? If you still a homer and tired at 41 in your 40s? Oh, me and my girlfriend's about to go to the club. Go ahead and go to the club. Because you outside looking for dick. I know this type of shit. I ain't even getting to this reading, y'all. I didn't get into this fucking reading yet. It's just that's my attitude. I guess I got an attitude problem. Fuck that. I'm having an attitude problem with a clean penis. Because these motherfuckers is burning out here. Men and women. Sleeping with everybody. Everybody burning. So far as I know, everybody got a fucking disease when I meet you. And you could go look online. Go on Instagram and look at these people coming out talking about, I got HIV. The motherfuckers look healthy and good than the motherfucker. You like, they got what? Motherfucker look like a model, HIV positive than the motherfucker. So looks don't mean shit. Go on their Instagram and all they do is got their ass out. How many niggas are, and you know women, right? Women go outside, right? Especially the ones that go outside showing all their ass off, right? And then they mad when you try to talk to them. They don't act like that to the niggas with money or the niggas with the nice cars or the nigga with money. That's why they went outside to look like that, to attract the nigga with some money. They get mad because you ain't got enough money. You're not the nigga that they want. This ass and titties ain't for you. I'm trying to attract me a winner with some money. That's why they be having attitudes. You're not the nigga that they want. They got all their ass out. You like, damn, why she got all that ass out? Then she mad when a nigga talk to you because you ain't the nigga. You ain't got enough money for her. You're not flashy enough. She trying to track that nigga in that Benz, not your walking ass. This vagina ain't for you. This for niggas with money. Lo and behold, the nigga with money probably got HIV. Let's get into this reading now. Y'all ready for this reading now? God bless. Not be for none of this shit. I'll be a single motherfucker. Fuck that shit. Gotta send me one. And I'm gonna be patient too. Gotta send me one. Somebody worth it. Gotta be worth it. I'm fucking with this shit. Fuck that shit. All right, Capricorn. Let's get it. First card. I had a lot on my chest. Somebody could be born on the 28th. Capricorn, what's going on? Somebody born the 8th, the 2nd, the 28th, the 10th. What's going on? I hope I didn't offend nobody. All right, here we go, y'all. First card. Some people never change, too. Some people never fucking change. That's why it's not good to go back in the past. You better off meeting somebody new. Fuck the past. Motherfuckers barely ever change. It's people that barely change, y'all. If you love somebody for a reason. All right, let's go, y'all. 4 wands. Okay, 4 wands. That's a house, a home, a community of people. That's like people getting together, gathering, celebrating. The gathering, huh? Knight of Swords. Somebody did something without thinking. The Knight of Swords is like somebody like on a warlike tendency. That's somebody that's fast, right? That's somebody fast. Somebody did something without thinking. That's like a celebration, a home. Somebody did something without thinking. The Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody could be a fire sign, an air sign. 4, that's a home. That's a relationship. Somebody did something without thinking. This is a celebration. That's people celebrating, but somebody did something without thinking. 6 of Pentacles, somebody could be a Taurus. That's money right there. That's a payout. That's like money. So that's money. That's a celebration or a home. Somebody did something without thinking. Okay. That could be a community of people. Look at that. You see all them people? It's like a gathering, a celebration, right? And it's somebody doing something without thinking. What they do without thinking? What do they do without thinking? Somebody home or a celebration or a party. Somebody did something without thinking. What they do without thinking? Something happened fast. Somebody did something without thinking. What they do without thinking, Lord? Yeah, the King of Cups. They go Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, a masculine energy. What about it? 7 of Swords, yeah? Look at that. 8 of Swords, somebody overwhelmed. Because they slept with somebody or did something without thinking. 7 of Swords is somebody that can't be trusted. 7 of Swords, that somebody did something that's somebody, see, 7 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. 7th house ruled by Libra, that's a cheater. See that 1 sword, 8 of Swords, that's somebody, 8 of Swords, somebody overwhelmed, feel trapped, right? Because they did something without thinking. Somebody could be 44 years old. Somebody went to, that's a house or a celebration or a party with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. Yeah. So that's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. Some type of about some celebration or some home. 44, a gathering, right? That's like a gathering. Somebody hooked up with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine, right? 7 of Swords, that's somebody lying, cheating, stealing. 47 could break down to 11, right? That's somebody cheating or doing something deceptive, right? right? And somebody did something without thinking. Now they trapped. Somebody did something either with an air sign or a water sign. Could have been at a party at somebody's house, or somebody gathered together with somebody, and they did something without thinking. Yeah, they did something without thinking. And it's 2 Knight of Swords. So somebody rushed into doing some shit. See what I'm saying? Look at this shit. Look at that. 4 Wands, that could be a relationship, that could be a commitment, that could be a gathering, that could be a celebration. 7 of Swords is right under that, right? That's somebody deceptive. This could be a community of people that's deceptive. This could be family that's deceptive, or this could be like a gathering or a party or something. 7 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, 7. This could be like a relationship, but here goes somebody in a relationship that's cheating. Okay. This with the King of Cups. Can somebody Scorpio energy? Somebody a masculine figure, can somebody Scorpio? Knight of Swords, 8 of Swords, trapped. 9 of Swords, somebody regret doing something. Somebody did something and they regret doing it. Somebody could be a Cancer, somebody Scorpio male. Somebody could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody could be 44 years old. 7 of Swords. That's cheating. 8 of Swords. Yep. Somebody overwhelmed because somebody cheated. Somebody could be arguing because somebody cheated or something like that. Yeah. Somebody cheated, huh? Cancer. Somebody a Cancer. Somebody could be a Cancer. The Chariot, what about it? Page of Wands. Oh, Page of Wands. Okay. So somebody sent somebody a message about let's take a drive or a ride. Somebody a Cancer. The Page of Wands. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Interesting. So we got a King of Cups out here. Cancer by Scorpio energy that's mad. 4 Wands, some type of relationship, but somebody cheated. And the Page of Wands and the Cancer energy. Somebody, definitely a Cancer out here. A message. It's like a message. Somebody sent somebody a message. The Hierophant, 8 of Wands, yeah, somebody sent somebody some type of information. Somebody sent somebody a message. Somebody did something real fast. So I'm getting somebody, look, this is some cheating ass shit. Somebody did something without thinking. Somebody slept with somebody or did something without thinking. Somebody slept with somebody or did something without thinking. See, this is why me, right? I'm single right now, right? And I don't give a fuck about who's sleeping with who or who's doing who. Why? Because don't nobody fucking belong to me. I don't give a fuck about what you're doing. Why? Because you can't give me a disease. Why? Because I'm not fucking you. That's part of the reason why I'm single right now. Because I'm not dealing with nobody's shit, right? Somebody did something without thinking. Some lies, deception type shit. Somebody cheated. Somebody's a cheater. Yeah. Tell me about this cheater. Or somebody just don't think. Somebody just act without thinking, right? And then they do some shit, and then they think about, oh, I shouldn't have did it, but you did it already. So somebody don't think. Somebody could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, somebody Scorpio. Somebody could definitely be a Cancer. Somebody did something without thinking. 7 of Cups, there's somebody with options. Look, that's somebody with their options. Somebody in their options again, see? That's a cheater. 7, deal with relationships. Look at all these fucking people out here. Which one should I choose tonight? Look at this. Options, what about options? Ace of Wands, look at that. They go to sex card. Look at that. Somebody a hoe. Somebody a promiscuous hoe, whether a man or a female. That's a hoe right there. Somebody a hoe. Somebody sleep with multiple people and they don't think about it. Somebody sleep with multiple people and they don't think about it. See? See the male's phallic right there? That's like a penis. Look at that. Look at all them options. So somebody a serial cheater, somebody sleep with everybody. Somebody don't care. They just open. Somebody a hoe. Whether male or female. Somebody a hoe. A hoe. Somebody a hoe. Somebody a hoe. What about this hoe? Male or female? Tell me more about this hoe. Ten of Cups? What about the Ten of Cups? High Priestess. Oh, intuitive. So somebody could have been thinking about a relationship, but somebody left somebody out in the cold. Capricorn towards Virgo energy because somebody a hoe. Some of these motherfuckers need to be left out in the cold because they're a hoe. I be trying to warn people like, yo, be careful. You know, be careful like just sleeping with people. Motherfuckers don't care. But, you know, a lot of women, even men, motherfuckers love motherfuckers that don't care about them. So who you think could give you a disease? It be the motherfucker you chasing that. Not the motherfucker that's being nice to you, talking about they want to buy you flowers and roses and hold your hand and slow dance with you and take walks on the beach and be romantic and plan the future with you. They don't want that motherfucker. They want the motherfucker they got to chase. The motherfucker that don't show no emotion. The thug nigga, right? The nigga that just don't show emotion because he don't give a fuck about you, right? Right? Who you think the one had to give you the fucking disease? The motherfucker that don't give a fuck about you. He won't even tell you if something wrong with him. She won't even tell you if something wrong with him. But that's the motherfuckers that they go love. A lot of people are narcissists, and most narcissists wind up catching the STD because they feed off other people. They always got, and the narcissists will keep sleeping with other people even though they got shit. Narcissists only care about themselves, and they barely care about themselves. Because they always doing something toxic to destroy themselves. They probably smoke a lot, probably drink a lot, probably eat fucked up foods, probably drive fast. They do shit that fuck them up anyway. They always wind up with health problems, the narcissists. So somebody got left out, somebody a hoe. Tell me about this hoe. Crystal Love said, you right about that. I'm guilty of that. I had to open my eyes and turn around. I'm just saying, like, you know, some of this, when it comes to women, is not your fault. I won't take that. I'll take that away. It is your fault once you're aware. It got so, all y'all got to do is go listen to, and I probably shouldn't be saying this, there's a lot of dudes that help men date, that help men understand women. Y'all need to go start watching the men that teach other men about women so you can make sure you're not doing that dumb shit. Most women love what don't love them. You said, my dad had HIV, that's scary, and my uncle, so did my father. I seen my father sleep with somebody, and he had HIV. I said, that's when I wasn't sure. I'm like, Dad, don't you got HIV? Sure you was supposed to be sleeping with that prostitute? See my father sleep with a prostitute. She was a prostitute, I guess. Shit, guess everybody passing shit around. Think motherfuckers gonna tell you they got something wrong with them? Motherfuckers love what don't love them. Motherfuckers love what don't love them. How you think so many women wind up with niggas that ain't shit? Because they fell victim to the prey. You know, they had a man that loved him, that was romantic. He was a bitch ass nigga though. They ain't want that. They wanted a thug. They like the toxic shit. Yo, that toxic nigga more likely is a narcissist, and that toxic nigga probably gonna give you an STD. They said, yeah, mine's got it from a prostitute. Also, he was on crack bag, yeah. Drugs, alcohol, yeah. That affect your thinking. My father was a heroin addict, so. You know, my father actually had HIV before I was born, but my mother didn't have it. So if you think God gonna allow me to be born without HIV, right? I don't know how that worked. I don't know how the fuck that worked out. I was a heroin addicted baby, me and my sisters, and my father had HIV before I was born. So how the fuck did my mother not have it? How did I not get it? But I'm not complaining. So you think I'm gonna go back to God with HIV? You think I'm gonna go back to God when God already allowed me? You know how many I was a heroin addicted baby. You know how many, I work with kids like that. That's blind, that can't see, that got learning problems, got all that type of shit. You said he got it after. That could be. But I was told that he had it before I was born. But my mother didn't have it. So I'm like, what the fuck was my mother using? I don't really know my mother like that. I got little memories of her, but I hear shit about her though. She was a Aquarius, Pops was a Pisces. You know what I mean? But my mother didn't die from it. I don't know what the fuck my mother died from, but she didn't die from HIV. Either the hospital killed my mother, because she was good one day, the next day she wasn't. So either the hospital killed my mother, or somebody bought her drugs in the hospital when she died. It's either one or the other. Somebody could have bought my drugs, my mother drugs. Let me ask this shit, because I always be wanting to know how the fuck did my mother die. I feel like the hospital killed my mother, or somebody bought drugs up to the hospital and my mother died. Because my mother was diabetic, and she got shot heroin in the same fucking, but she already had diabetic needles, so she never had to share needles with other people. I guess that was a good thing, you know? How did my mother, Mom, how did you die? She always around me. I just want to know how the fuck you died. You know? That's crazy. I got a feeling that, that maybe my sisters that ain't shit, they could have opened up a case and found out that the hospital killed my mother, right? I be thinking shit like this. I'm like, what if my sisters, right? Because my sister worked for the government. She a doctor. She got a doctorate degree. She worked for like the government, all that type of shit, right? She in a position of power. She ain't shit though. She ain't shit. But she even went back and bought the same house that my mother used to live in. The house that my mother lived in before she died, my sister went back and bought it. I guess she was trying to prove some shit to herself. That you bought the same house, that it ain't like her mother owned it. What was you proving? But okay. So she bought that house, right? But I'm wondering if you did some shit like that. I wonder if they like sued the hospital and won. I wonder if they sued like the hospital and won or some shit like that. Because I feel like it was some type of money and land or property that was left to me, but they fucked me out of it. You know what I mean? Like they did something, my family did something to like take my name off of some shit. Or I even hear that motherfuckers tried to fake my death like I died or some shit. Like my family evil. Fuck all you niggas. Hope all y'all niggas die fast, by the way. But what happened to my mother? While I'm on here, You said, I got my last checkup 2 years ago. I'm clear. I'm always making sure. Yeah. But, Crystal Love, I'm going to tell you that most women catch HIV because they got cheating ass husband or cheating ass man that they with. So 2 years not good enough. If you're dealing with a man that you can't trust, first of all, fuck a nigga that you can't trust. Don't be fucking nobody that, if you say, I can't trust this person, don't have sex with them. Don't give them oral sex. Don't have sex with them, period. I be telling motherfuckers, be strong on your own. Stop fucking people that you don't trust. Because that be the motherfucker that in your life. Hey, I'm just telling y'all 2 years ain't good enough, Crystal Love. Not if you sleeping with a man that you don't trust. If you dealing with a man that cheat on you, 2 years ain't good enough. 2 years ain't good enough. Motherfucker could have gave you HIV, and God forbid, we're not saying that's happened. Motherfucker could gave you HIV 2 weeks ago. Fucking people. How you in a relationship with somebody that you don't trust? And I'm not talking about just you. Right? You said that's why also you right. I've been staying in my lane and everything you try, something happened to prevent it. Look, if anybody is with somebody that they don't trust and somebody give you a disease, you can't blame nobody else but yourself. You can't blame nobody but yourself. I'm telling you as a grown-ass person, if somebody give you a disease and they already showed you that they was a fucking liar and you go to the doctor and you got a disease, you blame your fucking self. Go on and take your little pills and you blame your fucking self. I'm telling y'all motherfuckers, and I'm not calling y'all motherfuckers. I love y'all. That's why I'm talking like a dad. Man or female, do not fuck with nobody. If you're in a relationship and you with somebody cheating on you, what the fuck, where the relationship go? That's why you're in a relationship, because you don't want to be out in the street fucking everybody. So if you're in a relationship that with somebody that's out in the street fucking everybody, then they doing all the fucking, passing all the demons and germs to you. You ain't even enjoying the shit. Now you ain't got HIV and you ain't even enjoy the shit. You ain't even had the fun. You ain't bust no nuts. How you Elevated Maya said, yep, loyalty. How about being loyal to your fucking self? I'm loyal to my fucking self. Any woman I find out I'm dating you and we monogamous, right? And you told me that you slept with somebody. Oh, that's why I cut this chick off I was dealing with. We used to 4 years we dated, and she never was like committing. It always would have an argument, we'll separate. She'll go keep finding other people to sleep with that treated her like shit. Then coming back to me, then she'll be with them, but then she'll be like want to have sex with me. No, you're gonna wind up catching some shit. You're gonna wind up catching some shit. You said I'm loyal to me. I've been celibate. Elevated Mind Healer said I'm loyal to me. I've been celibate for 3 years. Last relationship 4 years. You know? Yeah. Hey, Crystal Love. You said I've been trying to curve him every time I'm working on breaking free. Crystal Love, I love you, but that's not good enough. That's not good enough. What time is it on the clock? 3:31. 3:31. 3:31. 3:31. Break down to 7. That's a God number. I'm born on the 7. 7 deal with relationships. 7 is a God number. 7 is a spiritual number. That's not good enough. I'm working on breaking free. Break the fuck free. Ain't no I'm working on breaking free. What is it going to take for you to break free? A disease? What is it going to take for you to break free? I'm just having a moment of truth with you. What do it take for you to break free? Dick can't be that good. You know? Pussy can't be that good. And I'm not disrespecting Crystal Love. I'm saying this out of love. But if you dealing with a nigga that's fucking somebody else, your life is at risk every fucking hour. Hear that horn? Ain't you worth more? And you know what's fucked up? That is faithful men out here. I don't want to hear that all men and dogs. That's bullshit. It's faithful men out here. It's faithful men out here. It's good men out here. But y'all just be stuck to the niggas that ain't shit. So you gotta ask yourself, why am I with a nigga that ain't shit? And I don't give a fuck about how much money somebody got. Because you can't buy your way out of HIV. Can't buy your way out of AIDS. Money ain't everything. Money ain't everything. But your peace is. A motherfucker that'll cheat on you and sleep with you don't respect you. A man that you said, I know I got these kids and building myself back from scratch. I'm just here. I thought it was going to be my end. Oh, but I'm bored. I get it. I got a baby mother. I got a baby mother. But I can't go back to my baby mother. We was going to try to work something out. No, God said no. God said no, leave that shit alone. And I'm not saying nothing bad about it. God said leave it alone. Said don't go back. So I walked away from my whole family, Crystal Love. Motherfuckers I grew up in the house with, was in diapers with. I ain't seen niggas in years. I don't give a fuck. You make one step, God take the other. You make one step, God take the other. You gotta love yourself. You wasn't born with that nigga. I'm being honest, you wasn't born with that nigga. When Crystal Love was born, that nigga was not on the side of you. And when you die, he's not gonna be on the side of you either. You're born in this world by yourself, you're gonna die by yourself no matter who around you. That's not an excuse. I love you, Crystal Love, but that's not an excuse. I got kids with somebody. I ain't trying to make it work. I'm saying this out of love. People say I'm cold-hearted until you looking like this, until you go to the doctor and they say you got 5 years left and you start shriveling away looking like that. You're like, damn, I should have left. EA said, I need to do a separation ritual because he keeps leaving and coming back and I'm letting him in every time I wonder if I'm going to get caught. If I'm going to court. Well, let me tell you something. EA said, let's read this. And I love you for typing. You said, EA, I need to do a separation ritual. No, you don't. That's excuses. Okay, that's excuse. What are you saying? You weak spiritually? Somebody that got that much control over you? You know how good pussy feel? Pussy feel great. I could call one of my exes up and get some vagina right now. But I'm going to use my motherfucking hand. You don't need to do no separation ritual. You don't need to do no separation ritual. You know what you need to do? Get the fuck away from them. I need to do a separation with you because he keeps leaving and coming back. He keep leaving and coming back. Well, he couldn't leave and come back if you didn't let him. Somebody can't leave and people can't leave me and come back. My family can't come back because they can't come back. Right? Right? Somebody keep leaving and coming back. They only leave and come back when you allow them. And they know that you're going to keep letting them back in. So they going to keep leaving and keep coming back, keep leaving and come back with a disease until they leave and give you some shit that you can't get rid of. How many times, how you think a lot of these women out here caught HIV? Because somebody was leaving and coming back, leaving and coming back. That's a narcissist. A narcissist leaves and come back. They leave and go fulfill their thrills, and then they come back for you to be their rest haven. That's what a narcissist do. They leave and go fuck everybody. They leave and go do all this toxic shit and then come back to you. Leave and come back and leave and come back. And they dropping all that shit off on you. And at the end of the day, it's your fault. I don't want to hear that shit. Somebody made me. Nobody make you do shit. Nobody put a gun to you. Capricorn's you say Capricorn's got soft heart. That's bullshit. Because I'm a Capricorn. My shit cold than a bitch. My shit cold than a bitch. My shit is cold than a bitch. My shit is loving than a motherfucker. But the minute I don't fuck with you, my shit is cold than a bitch. Cold, I'm a cold ass nigga. They be like, damn nigga, you foul. I'm a cold ass. Capricorns are some of the most coldest motherfuckers that you can be. Besides like Aries, Capricorns are fucking cold when they upset. We the coldest motherfuckers, and I love being cold because God ain't make me like that. I used to be soft. I used to. Oh, they didn't know what they was doing. They didn't know they was attaching me with black magic. They didn't know they was trying to kill me. Oh, they didn't know that they was cheating on me. They didn't know. They didn't know they was betraying me. They didn't know they was talking behind my back. They didn't know. They didn't know what they was doing. Did I finish the reading, y'all? Oh, I was wanting to see what happened to my mother. What happened to my mother? What happened to moms? What happened to you? Moms, what happened to you? Mom, she was Aquarius, Libra. She was Aquarius. Mom, what happened to you? That's the Knight of Pentacles. That's somebody bringing somebody something. That's somebody bringing somebody something. What they bring? There go my mother. Hear the horn? Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. That's somebody that did something without thinking. Somebody brought somebody something. See? Somebody bought my mother some drugs. Look, that's somebody bringing somebody something. And what? Somebody did something without thinking. What happened? A lover? A Gemini? Choices? Yeah. Somebody that she was in a relationship with, or a Gemini, right? Somebody bringing somebody something to my mother, did something without thinking. Choices, right? And what did she do? Somebody brought her something. Okay. All right. And what did they do? So somebody brought something to my mother in the hospital. High Priestess. Somebody psychic. That's somebody intuitive. What's under that? Two of Pentacles. Then following intuition, juggling. What happened? King of Wands. Every zero Sagittarius energy. A King of Wands, that's a masculine. So masculine brought something to my mother. Six of Wands, somebody that get a lot of attention. Every zero Sagittarius energy. What happened? The High Priestess, two High Priestesses out here. Fuck, was my mother psychic? What the fuck is going on? Why is two High Priestesses out here? The King of Pentacles? Somebody wealthy? What about it? Page of Swords, that's somebody watching. And the Tower moment. Somebody watching the Tower moment. What's the Tower moment? Ten of Pentacles? That's like inheritance, so that's like money. There you go. Sacrifice, stuck. My father was a Pisces. And then somebody giving somebody something. Damn. It's like 3 psychic cards out here. I don't know if my mother was like, I don't know if this was like a spiritual hit. Me too. If I like you, I have to be obsessed. That's sad, but you other than that, bye, get out my face. I'm just sorry. I love myself more. I like loyalty, right? I got too many people that want to see me dead. I got too many people that want to kill me. I got too many fucking lovers that done put some shit in my food. I remember I was on my deathbed because of a lover. That the coke got in contact with her and she set me up and put some shit in my drink. That happened to me multiple times when lovers tried to sacrifice me. Fuck, I think about love. The minute I see I can't trust you is bye. So Capricorn, somebody a fucking cheater. Somebody a cheater and they don't think. Somebody's a fucking cheater. Somebody's a hoe. Somebody's a whole hoe out here. You say yes, but when in love, that only happens if you feel like they've crossed you. Yeah, if you cross me, get the fuck out of here. If you cross me, you stay on that side. I ain't got no time. I feel like what you call him set up Nipsey Hussle. I feel like Lauren set up Nipsey. You gotta watch who you fall in love with. You gotta watch who you sleeping in the bed with. I had many lovers, not like I was a hoe, but I had many lovers that tried to kill me. It be the motherfuckers right next to you. You say, I know I'm something out of this world. Every time somebody do something to me, something bad happens to them. Yeah, something bad happened to them, that's because we divinely protected, right? We divinely protected, yeah. But at the same time, how many times you gonna allow somebody to do something bad to you? How many times you allow somebody to do something bad to you? After a while, God gonna be like, it's on you now. Fuck that. I'm tired of like stepping in. You do this shit. You must like this. That's what I got feeling like, okay, I showed you this person ain't shit and you still got him around there. You got to prepare what's going to happen to you. God give you a couple chances to wake up. And if you don't wake up, it's over. Sometimes God will leave you like, okay, I showed you this motherfucker ain't shit. Now I can't show you nothing else. So now God be like, look at it. I'm done with this shit. You think God be liking that shit? You know? Let me pull 3 cards. Let me give a message for the collective. Yeah, this is a message for the collective. And I'm going to get out of here. I just uploaded a video for Capricorn. It's called Watch Some Snakes in the Grass. Make sure you check that out. And look, I love all of y'all. You know, I ain't trying to break up nobody's family, but I don't want to hear that they burying you either. Right? Love your motherfucking self. And if somebody don't love you, somebody cheat on you, they don't love you. Women, men, whoever the fuck you are. If somebody could go put their private parts or open their private part for somebody else, they don't belong to you. That's fucking for the street. That motherfucker is for the street. Man or female. You know, even if you got kids with them. Even if you got kids with them. You know, so. And I know dudes gonna be on here, nigga, you fucking us up. No, I'm tired of motherfuckers fucking dying young from AIDS and HIV. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I'm tired of all of this shit. That's why I ain't dating. That shit is exhausting. Go ahead. Y'all think I'm lying? Go look on Facebook. Everybody got all the women got their ass out twerking. I guess I'm an old man now. That's supposed to be sexy, huh? That's supposed to be the shit. If you go on Facebook and all the women out here in their lingerie outside in the street. I'm just walking past with my ass out. Fuck out of here. That shit look like it's stinking in the back. You know God don't like that. Y'all know God don't like this shit. That's why niggas get hit with diseases. You think God like these thoughts, these whores? Men and women, men sleeping with men, women sleeping with women. I mean, if you live that way, you live that way. But everybody fucking everybody and ain't telling nobody shit. Yep. Well, I'm gonna keep these fresh balls over here to myself. And it's fucked up because they nice balls. These are some nice balls over here. Nice. But they fresh though, and they gonna stay fresh. Fresh balls. Not fucking my balls up. Keep my balls fresh. Not fucking playing. I like waking. I like peeing without the shit burning. I like it. It's so beautiful when you could pee and shit don't burn. It's so beautiful when you could go to the doctor without worry. Like, I wonder if I got some shit. I ain't gotta worry. I ain't gotta worry because I ain't inside fucking anybody. And dudes, one, I know back in the day, you know, that was the shit. Yo, that dude fucking everybody. Well, that's the dude that probably got HIV. The one that's fucking everybody. The more people you fuck with, the more people you got a chance of catching some shit from. Even with a fucking condom on. Because you could catch shit with a condom on. You could catch crabs with a condom on. If you swinging like me, you know, you put the condom on. Sometimes that shit don't fit all the way, or that shit pop. For the blessed brothers that's out here, the condom don't even fit on all the way. So what about that little open part right there? Don't nobody talk about that. Especially if she getting all wet and she splashing and splashing all over the place. What about that little open part on the condom? What if it get on there? Ain't that a vein? Ain't that skin? Ain't that exposure? I don't know, ain't it? When you know, I'm a type of dude that make women splash and squirt. So when they squirt, when that shit all squirt all over the place, what if it's HIV in there? You ever seen a woman that squirt all over the place, squirt in your face and shit? Yeah, I know I was nasty. Yeah, what happened when the squirt all over your face? And you know, women swallow. That's a new. Motherfuckers been watching porno so long, niggas don't even come in the condom no more. It's always, oh, I'm about to come. Oh, like, open your mouth. Niggas busting right in mouths. You know what I mean? Women swallow. You know how many women I bust in their mouth? Like, oh my, I was busting their mouth like, this bitch is crazy. I was thinking that in my head when I was coming, like, oh, this shit is nasty and freaky, but this bitch is crazy. Think about it, women. Every time he about to come, they get on their knee, open, or come in my face. Yeah, you got bust all over your face, HIV all in your face, all in your face. What if you start thinking like that? Then you got women, you can't get a disease from oral. Are you stupid? A woman told me that. Oh, you can't get a disease from oral. I'm like, I'm going to bust in your face, but you's a dumbass motherfucker. Because you definitely can. After I heard that, I ain't want to sleep with her no more. You really think you can't catch a disease from oral sex? I'm not sleeping with you no more. Somebody didn't teach you shit. Just stupid. Some of these motherfuckers are stupid. Lord forgive me. Motherfuckers would sleep in sex class. Said Crystal Love said, really, I was a sucker for love, not knowing I was looking in all the wrong places, having hope that things would change. But I see now I'm supposed to lead and leave. All is behind. Look, hear the sirens? Should I open the window so you can hear the sirens as soon as you said it? You heard the sirens? Who heard them sirens? Did you hear them sirens? What time is it on the clock? 3:47. 4 plus 7 equal 11. 11 equal 3. Oh, it turned to 48. 4 and 8 equal 12. 12 and 3 equal 15. That's the devil. That's a narcissist. Chained to the devil. What's the message before I get out of here? Love all y'all. Love yourself. I guess I'm the relationship breaker upper, huh? Fuck out of here. I'm a lifesaver. What we need to know, Lord? These fresh balls I got over here. I might have a passion, a new beginning with my hand a little later. Nice hands. Lotion up real nice and smooth. Hand love. 3 of summer. Yeah. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, and birth. Friends you cherish. Somebody could be graduating. Somebody could be getting married. Some type of celebration. And it just done it. Okay. Some type of celebration. Some type of celebrating, y'all. Y'all gonna get some news. Y'all gonna get some news that's gonna be worth celebrating. All praise to the Most. I think about to move into my house. I got my voucher already, y'all. I got my voucher already. 1 more week, I got my voucher. You know what I mean? And I'm about to be able to move into my house. You know, and they gave me a lot of money for a voucher. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm in the city, baby. I always wanted to live in New York. In New York, it's expensive as shit to live in. But I got a beautiful ass voucher that could last me for 10 years. For 10 years. A 10-year voucher where I don't got to pay rent like that. So I can save up enough money and buy my house. That's really how, let me tell you something. That's how you supposed to use a voucher, y'all. Yeah, definitely. I definitely could do a class on readings. I should start. Some of my readings, I do sit down and teach about which card means. I teach about numerology. But, yeah. So, and by the way, y'all, that's how you use the system. That's how you use the system, y'all. So anybody, you know, that got Section 8, for my women out there, that's when your ass supposed to be going to school to get a degree. You know? Yeah. So, you know, now I got my voucher where I ain't got to worry about rent, right? So now, you know, now I can stack my bread and buy a house if I wanted to. Now I can stack my bread, right? Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing out here. Yeah. Women that that's on like public assistance. Yeah. You should be going to school to get your fucking degree. Cause it ain't supposed to be forever. Well, Sean, peace of love, Sean. It did freeze up. I sent you your reading. Did you get your reading? And it kind of is talking about what we talking about on here, Sean. So play this reading back. Yeah, I sent you your reading. And I just uploaded a video for Capricorn. It's called Watch the Snakes in the Grass. Okay. Sean, all I can say is love you. Be careful out there, bro. Be careful out here, Sean. This is what the fuck we talking about on here. Right? You say, Crystal Love said, you're right, I got my cosmetology license. Now I'm looking to go for my psychology. That's what I went to school for, psychology. I'm a therapist, if y'all don't know. But I tell you this, okay? Now, I ain't say nothing was wrong with you. I ain't say nothing was wrong with you. Check the motherfuckers that's around you. Check the people that's trying to come back to you. I see a real attractive woman. It was a real attractive woman in that reading, but something wasn't right, though. Somebody could be an Aries or Sagittarius woman, or whatever sign they is, they're attractive, but something ain't right about them, though. Something ain't right about them, Something ain't right about them, Sean. Something ain't right about somebody that was in your past. We got Cancer by Scorpio energy. Number 6, the past, Capricorn. 21, somebody could have been a narcissist. Oh, definitely. Okay, you already know. But they trying to come back. Somebody trying to come back. Don't let them come back. I had a girl who was so beautiful to me. But the universe told me to cut her the fuck off. It hurt me to cut her off. But he said, don't ever talk to her ever again. So I blocked the number. I never talked to her again. Because she never gave me nothing but sex. Just promises. 4 years went by. She still with niggas that ain't treating her right. While she had me right there. That's a narcissist. They want you and they cake too. Fuck that. Not me. Not me. I ain't no second choice. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all gonna be celebrating something. Some good news. Y'all got some good news coming to y'all. So it said news worth celebrating. Somebody could be getting married. Somebody could be graduating. Yeah. There's celebrations out here. What about these celebrations? 3 of spring. Planning your next step with one eye on a long term. We just was talking about long-term goals. Even if you utilizing the system, have some long-term goals. You ever see motherfuckers in the projects with a Benz outside? You like, nigga, you been in the project for 30 years and you got a Benz outside. You been in the projects paying $30 rent. If you would have, you could have saved $200 a month. $200 a month times 12 is $2,400. $2,400 times 10 is $24,000. $24,000. I don't feel like doing the math. $24,000. Look, that was just 10 months. I don't feel like doing the math on that shit. Definitely, personal readings only $29.99 for the week, so take advantage of that. All you got to do is Cash App $multiMahdiTV, $29.99, and email me your birthday. You get your reading the same day. Sean, sorry, because you sent that yesterday. I ain't checked my Cash App to the day, But it's telling you to plan your next steps. With an eye, some of y'all could be getting a master's degree. 33 is a master number, right? Plan your next steps with one eye on the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Okay? Yeah, y'all gonna be celebrating something. We on the road to success, y'all. Yeah. We're on the road to success. You said, yeah, my baby daddy been taking me on trips to distract me from what he been doing, but God keeping his hands on me. I see and I feel something about to happening quickly. Okay? I ain't here to break up relationships, but I'm not with the cheating shit, y'all. Women, if a man is cheating on you, he don't fucking love you. Point blank. If a man is cheating on you, he don't fucking love you. And if a man could go sleep with some of these hoes out in the street and he got kids with you and then could come sleep with you, knowing he got kids with you, so if something happened to him and then something happened to you, who the fuck watching the kids? That ain't love. And dudes too. Dudes too. If a woman want to sleep, if a woman want to sleep with these niggas out in the street, leave that bitch in the street. Leave that hoe in the street. That bitch is for the streets. That hoe is for the street. And don't ever take nobody back that cheated on you, man. If a woman cheated on you, she will always cheat on you. Don't ever take a woman back that cheated on you. Don't ever take a woman back that cheated on you. I'm telling you straight from the horse's mouth. If you dated a woman that cheated on you, leave that bitch in the street. Vice versa. And it's the same way, male or female. Vice versa. Women, if you date a man that cheated on you, don't take that nigga back. Don't take the nigga back. Don't take the nigga back. That is a narcissist. Women or men, or women and men could be narcissists. And narcissists always cheat. They always gonna cheat. And they're gonna blame you for everything. When they cheat, they're gonna blame you. Like Remy Ma is a narcissist. She's an example of a fucking narcissist. She's a Gemini too. They be the worst narcissists because they could like dualities. They like two people and shit. Yeah. News worth celebrating. They're telling you to plan your next step. A job well done. So something gonna come into completion. Tell me more. Justice. Okay. Yeah. Take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Somebody could be born on the 3rd. We got 338 out here. What's under that? Have patience and don't worry. Crystal Love. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Hear the sirens? Somebody investment of time or money. Somebody might want to invest in somebody. Man, what you say, they never take accountability for anything and make you feel crazy. Yeah, it's your fault. It's your fault that they cheated. That's what they tell you. If you was doing this, I wouldn't have cheated. No, bitch, you cheated because you ain't shit. I'm so harsh, ain't I? So I'm your uncle that don't give a fuck. I'm your brother that don't give a fuck. I'm your spiritual guru that's teaching you not to give a fuck. I had to talk to somebody on the phone. They was like, oh, but I'm so nice. I don't want no nice ass bitch. That's what I told my baby mother. I don't want no nice ass bitch. I don't want no nice ass bitch. I don't want no woman that's too nice. You too nice, then you a hoe. You don't know how to say no. I want a woman that's mean. I want a woman that love me, that's mean to other niggas. Hey, man, can I have you mean? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Broke ass nigga, piece of shit, nigga. I like a woman like that you can't infiltrate. I like a woman that's nice to me and mean to every other nigga. Yeah. I want to walk around looking mean like a motherfucker. When she see me, smile like fucking Color Purple when they was running in the grass together. I like that shit. I don't want no nice ass woman. Oh, she nice to everybody. Most of the time, then she a hoe. She nice to, oh, she's so loving to everybody. I want a woman that's loving to everybody. I want me a mean motherfucker that's loving to me. Peace and love, y'all. That's my time. Love y'all. Fuck these niggas. Fuck these bitches too. Peace and love.